Yes, yes. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Are We There, which is our very doomed little village where our elder, us basically, or we could just go ahead and go with this little elder guy who's wandering around right now, where the elder has had a vision, a prophecy of doom. And the first bit of that prophecy of doom is actually coming in a few days when we are going to face a omen, a disaster of fear. Now, everyone is a little bit upset with our elder that he may have, brought everyone into a bit of a dangerous situation, since we may have led everyone here, sure, but in our defense, we have confidence that our villagers are going to be able to do what they can to fight back against all this prophecy of doom. Doom schmoom, if you guys are all working as hard as you're supposed to be and not being lazy little whippersnappers, then clearly our village will be safe, right? So yes, the villagers do have a way to try to fight back against the doom. We're not just sitting there like waiting ducks ready to be attacked by these very aggressive chickens. No, instead, this is a prophecy centered around fear. My fellow pips dream of times of peace and tranquility, but these people are afraid of even their own shadows, and that makes everyone a little angrier and a little more dangerous. And that is actually something we need to be very mindful of, because if we have, let me see if I can find a way to explain it, but if people are super fearful, these events are about facing your fears and overcoming them. Or if you're like some pips, just running away as fast as you can. Now, fearful people can indeed make very bad decisions, and fearful people can indeed turn on the other villagers. So if we ignore this omen of fear and don't do anything to try to counter it, we might have somebody attacking everybody else in the village. It might be chaos. So what are we to do to try to save our villagers? Why, balance that fear with the protection of hope. And we need to find ways to generate hope among the villagers. And if we're able to have basically 2 times as much hope, if not more, than fear, then we will have a higher % chance of having a good event instead of a fearful event happen. See, the village elder told all of you whippersnappers that there was a way if there is a will, and we get the will by going ahead and building a new type of building for community, where we'll be able to have meeting points that will generate hope. So if we build this meeting point, that will actually have 2 villagers. As you can see on the middle part where it tells you what resources you get, it will have 2 people go ahead and meet there, and every day they will generate 1 hope because they will meet with each other and discuss things with one another. So also research all these elements to unlock further tiers. Ooh, that's new. That wasn't in the demo. So something unknown that looks like a fish. Something unknown that looks like, are those like throwing stars? And then something unknown. I love how the elder is like, I have a hunch this should be here, but I don't recall the details. Maybe I'll remember it later. So if we want to unlock his memory, we need to unlock all of these items. I hadn't noticed that before because it wasn't in the demo. So we need to unlock cooked white meat, something unknown, something unknown. Got it. Well, ooh, chicken pen! That's new! We kept chickens inside small pens, close enough that we could always keep an eye on them. I never trusted those birds. That's adorable! So you can have 3 chickens, but it will cause wild events to potentially happen. So it also needs to be within 1 tile of a dwelling, and you can build it anywhere that's flat. It doesn't look like you have to build it next to chickens, which is really nice. So it's a herding type of structure where animals are kept in so they cannot wander and get lost. It will have chickens inside of it. Despite their somewhat stupid and annoying behavior, pips loved raising chickens because they found them funny. They also tasted good. Well, we won't dwell on that. I can only, you gotta do what you gotta do. Maybe they're just lots of chicken eggs. We'll focus on that. And look at the little chicken, one of the types of creatures that you can actually have in this world. And so they are a farm animal who counts as small livestock. Oh, and they need food. I am so glad that we saw that, because I would have just like thrown some chickens in there and called it a day, and then they would have died. And then there's also the wild fowl, even more annoying and deranged than their domesticated counterparts. Pips learn to stay away from them. And so apparently they also need seeds. I wonder if that means the chickens will just peck off the ground too. Crows, noisy birds said to bring bad luck. Pips learned to ignore their cawing and go about their business, but they could never get used to their ominous stare. So that's a wild animal that can actually cause Pips to become very fearful and nervous if it bursts out of the bushes and chases them. You want to be careful for that. So that's cool. So that's if we research the chicken pen. And then this idea is hidden until we go ahead and unlock some of the other ideas. So we want to research the hunting tent to unlock being able to get the cooked white meat. And then, do I have any idea of what the others will be? Not yet. Maybe we'll find out. Oh, hey, what's this? Memory retrieved, retreat. It was easier to come up with ideas for new structures in the shade of that beautiful tree. It was also easier to fall asleep. Oh, cool. So it will give us 2 research a day. Oh, I really love that. Oh, that's awesome. And I guess it counts as something special enough that I think you can actually have whatever Pip studies here gain a profession. Right now, almost all of our Pips are just handy people, so they can do a little bit of everything. But if they gain a profession, they can still fill any role that might be empty that we need them to, but they can be specialist in a special role and gain even more progress to that. So that's really exciting, because then we'd have a thinker. With their fancy hats, they thought they were the smartest in the village. Let them dream, I say. And then you can see like the thinker has a fancy hat right here. That's really cute. And you can tell which Pip has which profession based off of their fancy hats, which I love. There's also healers. I never trusted those so-called healers. They always insisted that I ate strange herbs. They were trying to poison me, I'm sure. And so the healers help with being able to go ahead and cure people better. And they work at the pharmacist stand, which we haven't built or researched yet to my knowledge. The handyman do a little bit of everything. And the watcher, which I haven't seen any of yet, these Pips would stand guard day and night near the fire or the ponds. They insisted they were working, but I think they just wanted the best place in the village. So I've never had them before, but maybe, so they can hang out near the relaxing stand? Really? Huh, I haven't built that either, so we'll kind of like look at that. But I've not seen the retreat before, so that's cool. New job, an altar, what is this? To appease the forces of nature, we brought in the products of our work. It never collected them, but we liked to think the idea. Oh, we brought it the products of our work. Oh, so you like bring this vegetable. Oh, that's any vegetable. I see, I see. So if we bring any type of vegetable, like the tomatoes that we could research, then it will actually give us some nature essence. The essence of nature, created in the village to help combat the events of cataclysm. Oh, so that must be another one of the types of like omens that you can end up with. And if you gather enough of the essence of nature, you can fight back against that bad omen. That's so cool. I've not seen that one before. And then, yeah, there's the essence of nature. Yep, to combat so it's one of the domains, basically. So it will combat the events of a bad cataclysm. Wow, I want to research like so many things now. Oh, I would say we should build another thinking post, but I feel like maybe upgrading the thinking post to a retreat would be really good right now. But we need community. We like need community more or less right away. So let's actually switch to studying the meeting point because we need to combat the fear. And we gotta get to work on that. And we also need to get more food. We have 2 Pips who don't have a job right now. So, you know what? Do we have enough wood to put down another thinker's post? We do, but we don't have an area we can put it because basically everywhere that could, yeah, everywhere is occupied because we have so much stuff. Darn. All right, well, let's go ahead and let's have our Pips harvest some berries then. get to work on that. And then we should be harvesting berries there. Let's harvest these berries too. There we go. And then let's go ahead and we're gonna have to just trust that Matthew will carry on and we'll be able to go ahead and make progress on thinking about a socializing spot. And also we did name the newbies, by the way. We have Savannah and Charcoal, which since we have a dangerous cataclysmic apocalyptic omen of heat, I thought that those two wonderful patrons who helped to make all these adventures possible and provide a huge boon to myself for all of the rough parts of life of late, so they can come and be in my doomed village, which seems like a very fitting reward. Sorry guys, I'll try to keep you alive. All right, come on in, berries. Hopefully Matthew will be able to like think about that very important meeting place. Okay, I'm a little worried. I don't think we're going to have time to influence this event. And I am somewhat concerned about that state of affairs. We're kind of already doing more or less everything we could do because I can't build any new thinking spots. And then I guess we're gonna need, what are we gonna need for the thinking spot? Or not the thinking spot, what are we gonna need for the social, oh, we haven't gotten it yet, or relaxing. It's the relaxing stand. No, not that one. Actually, I need things that have to do with social place. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait. Animal, no, I need buildings. Let's see. Things to do with social. Those are resources, jobs, terrains, buildings. There we go. Oh, I only know these three right now? Oh, geez. All right, that's because I haven't figured it out yet. Meeting point, that's what they're called. And they're going to need 2 wood. Well, 2 wood isn't exactly a lot, but I might as well keep gathering some. In and out with the berries. Come on, Matthew. We need to start building hope in this village. Right now, we are literally a village without hope. I am concerned that that may lead to interesting things. Also, we have enough people picking berries now, you silly ones. So why don't we go ahead and just start preparing, even if we can't do anything with it just yet, that tilled soil. So we can have a little field. And we can go ahead and somebody will spend a day building the tilled soil, and then we can't really do anything with it now, but eventually I think our researcher, Matthew, and maybe myself as the elder, will remember about these tomatoes? Tomatoes? We'll figure it out. We'll get there. Oh, look at the cute little tilled soil. Oh my gosh, I love it. What I don't love is that this Doom event is like right around the corner and I actually haven't been able to generate any hope at all. Yay, now Savannah's an adult too. I mean, that's a good thing, I guess, except for the fact that, you know, we can't do anything with this tilled soil, unfortunately. Yeah, can't do anything with the tilled soil. Curses. And Matthew still has a day to work on the thinking spot. Well, we'll have somebody gather some seeds over here, and we're doing good on berries, so and we can't build another thinker's post, unfortunately. So why don't we try, if we build another cabin, we'd go out over here and it would still be safe for our chickens. And if we build it over here, we don't really expand. I would have to get rid of one of these berry points. Let's build another cabin, just to be optimistic that we'll be able to spread out, have even more little pips born, and so that we can try to get closer to expanding our territory. We may need new lands for new things, after all. Grow, little village, grow! Are we there, Roo? I hope you prosper. Right now you have empty fields that one day might have tomatoes. Yay, the meeting point is researched! But are we too late? Because literally tomorrow is going, oh yeah, we can't even build it in time. Oh no! So we can come and we can grab the meeting point. Okay, so, oh, it'll get +1 if building is within, if dwelling building is within 1. That's a big deal. That's a really big deal. So if we if we put it here, I think we get 2 hope. Like, that would be huge, if true. I don't know if we're obviously not going to be able to build it in time, but I think the next prophecy is also, the event is centered around fear. All right. And we need to go ahead and research something new. Oh, a shared table. Sometimes a bite together was all that was needed to stop Pips killing each other over the most trivial things. Oh dear, I really hope we don't kill each other. But +2 if social building is within 2. Cool, I don't know what counts as a social building just yet. But maybe I'll find out, like, let's see. Because we have different types of buildings. Can I, like, sort the buildings? Remedy rug, retreat relaxing stand. Like, we don't have our meeting point here. Is this because I started typing? So meeting point counts as a social. Okay. And so now we can go ahead and we can unlock the shared table. That would give us, oh, so you need food and water though. So you need to have food and water, and then the Pips will take the water as well, which we don't have because we don't have the well, and give you even more hope. I want to give them hope. We need to research that well. Come on, Matthew, we can do it. Okay, so we've got the well incoming. We've got berries coming. We've got cabin being built. We've got wood coming on in. And we've got the meeting spot under construction. I think that's all we can really do at this stage. Here comes a bit of fearful doom. Ah, well. I'm sure we're resilient. I'm sure it's... Oh, dear. Oh, boy. Ah! Something's screaming in the trees. Oh my gosh, what's happening? Everyone's freaking out. Everyone's getting really... Oh no, we have somebody orbiting. Orbiting has been stunned by fear and has gained... Oh no, orbiting has gained the trait of cowardice. No. Oh, and that was a low level thing too. Forest cry. Orbiting is stunned for 3 days. The fear threat is increased permanently by 1, and orbiting gained the coward quirk. So that pulled on our fear of the wilds. Oh no. What happens if you're a coward? Oh, it attracts more fear to the village? Ah, that makes so much sense. So much horrible sense. This Pip has shown signs of being among the least brave in the village. If the time comes, they will be among the first to run and hide. Well, on the plus side, maybe that'll keep you alive. After an event, a quirk can be assigned to a Pip. The quirks will mark the Pip for future events, unlocking subsequent events associated with it. Uh-oh. So now, oh no, orbiting, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you're like stuck being like a coward of all things. And I think I can like cure you if I had the right thing, because right now orbiting is stunned. And I think, yeah, afflicted with stun, I think that there's something out there to go ahead and try to heal you. But I don't know. I don't know, maybe that's the remedy rug? Is there some way I can make you not stunned? Oh dear. The cry, oh wait, what's this? Okay, hang on. Almost, oh no, that's the forger. Orbiting! Oh man. Sometimes Pips will be surprised by sudden events, leaving them stunned and disoriented. I just leave them out in the open and wait for the effect to pass. Oh man, all right. Well, we've had our first casualty. A cowardly casualty. Hopefully, we'll be able to work against that and generate a bit of actual hope now that we've also got some Pips who can spend some time being hopeful. And you know what? We've got so many berries and not enough babies. I'm sure the giggling of children, which exhausts me just thinking about because I was a nanny for so many years, well, hopefully the pitter-patter will make some of these people happy, but I'm an elder now. Like, bah humbug, I say. And meanwhile, let's go ahead and let's actually have our wonderful Matthew. We're gonna remember, friends, that we have heat domain coming. And what can we do to try to counter heat domain? None other than build some puddles. And if we have those puddles available, that will actually help us out with any heat doom, which Yeah, you know, something yelling in the forest and making us afraid. That's really low level. Something burning down the whole village? That's more on the lines of what an apocalyptic doom might look like. So we're gonna be prepared. But alright guys, I guess it begins, and we continue to expand our village. So far, at least we're not starving to death, and we'll see how the rest of everything else turns out next time. So I'll see you guys then. Stay curious, everyone. Oh dear. Maybe not so curious you're terrified of what screams and goes bump in the dark, but curious. Bye guys.